Dear students, we are going to discuss about the plant cell. Plant cell is such a kind of cell which forming the body of a plant, and if you observe, you will see the outer side is covered by a non-living membrane that is called the cell wall. Cell wall is most important feature for the plant cell, which is responsible for identify this plant cell from the animal cell. So the differences is between the plant cell and animal cell is mainly found in this part, that is their cell wall. Cell wall helps to protect the cell organelles as well as it is responsible for giving the strength of a cell. If only the plasma membrane found, then you can say it is the animal cell. Animal cell is devoid of cell wall. That is why the animal cell is little bit flexible in nature because microtubules, a particular structure which found in the animal cell. Few cases you will observe the microtubules or intermediate filaments as a part of cytoskeleton, but not always it is present, because if you observe in case of higher organism like trees that are not containing the microfilaments, intermediate filaments and many other things which is for the flexibility nature, so that are not found in that part. If you observe the nucleus for the plant cell, it is organized especially for the eukaryotic cell, and this organized nucleus present to the peripheral region, which present in case of animal cell in the center region. If you observe the Golgi body, which is present inside the cell of animal, and it is responsible for the production of carbohydrate. But if you observe in case of plant cell, Golgi body found in case of few plants, especially the orchid plants which has leaves, and in the cell of their leaves contains the Golgi vesicles. Golgi vesicles has many names like Golgi apparatus, dictosome, idiosome. So all the name is important for your competitive exam. Another thing is that the plasma membrane. Sometimes this plasma membrane is called the biomembrane because of their living nature. Before I said the cell wall is non-living, which present here for their strength, but the plasma membrane is present here for their flexibility, and it is also maintaining the shape of a cell. So this membrane is living and which surrounding the liquid part. The liquid part of the cell is called cytoplasm. But slight differences you will observe the between the cytoplasm and protoplasm. Actually, the organelles which contain the liquid also their nature is like the cytoplasm, but the differences is that you never count it along with the liquid which present in the cell. So you may say this way, the cytoplasm is the whole liquid part which present only inside the cell, but protoplasm is the total liquid part which present in both the cell and cell organelles. If protoplasm found in the organelles as well as in cytoplasm, then that will act as the physical and chemical basis of life according to the Huxley. You have to remember the two liquid part, that means cytoplasm as well as the liquid part which present inside the cell organelles are combinedly called the protoplasm, and Purkinje giving this type of name. So this is responsible for the life because various chemicals, especially enzymes which responsible for conducting various reactions as well as various ions present inside the cell. If you observe the chemicals, especially the lysogenic enzyme which responsible for cell apostasis. Apostasis means if any kind of cell become dead, on the time it can remove. Sometimes due to scarcity, when cells suffer with problem due to scarcity of the food, on that time lysosome also destroy that cell. That is why lysosome is called the suicidal squad. The main things is the nucleus of a cell. If you consider the nucleus, it is membrane bounded organelles. It contains special things for the cell, that is the chromatin fibers. Inside the chromatin fibers, DNA is present, and DNA is the genetic materials which may transmit one generation to another. That is why when cell divides to produce another cell, on that time the nature of cell remains same. Another uh, important part organelles for the cell is their mitochondria. It is also found in both cases. The mitochondria is membrane bounded organelles which is responsible for the energy production. That is why we say the mitochondria as the powerhouse of a cell. Similarly, if you observe, some few ribosomes are present, and the ribosome may attach with the folded membrane which connected with the nuclear membrane. So this folded membrane which remain folded or connected with the nuclear membrane is called endoplasmic reticulum. So their twisted nature giving their name is reticulum, and that are found inside the cytoplasm. That is why we can say it is endoplasmic reticulum. If it is contain the ribosome, on that time it is responsible for the protein synthesis. If you observe, so this way you may separate these things. Another important things for the gymnosperm and angiosperm is devoid of the centriole. Centriole is a paired structure which covered by a membrane that is called the centrosome. So if you observe the plant cell, on the time you will see a large vacuole. This vacuole is present in a cell, but this is not present in animal cell. Animal cell is lack of various cell vesicles as well as the cell vacuoles. The differences in the vesicle and vacuole is their shape. If it is very small, on the time you can say it is the vesicle. If it is large enough, on the time you can say it is the cell vacuole. So here you can observe this is the large structure, that is why we can say it is the vacuole, and this is the small structure which you may say it is the vesicle. If such a kind of vesicle present inside the cell, on that time it contain various chemicals as well as various waste product.